Japanese restaurant, not Joy's, but the other
Little
one.
Taipei.
Yeah, because they had mice.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Anything on anything on Welch, I believe, was dirty.
Anything on Welch was dirty because it's
outside of Subway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet Subway was dirty too. Be for real.
Nah, I seen the back of Subway. They be,
you have?
Yeah, they be decent. They was decent. That's why I'm not eating there.
I ate everywhere out on Welch.
Pita Pit, Subway. What was that burrito?
It was my spot, bro.
Flying burrito.
Yeah,
Fighting burrito.
Yeah.
I think I had that maybe once. I wasn't a huge fan of fighting burrito.
It was. I just was expensive. Office. Yeah, it was expensive. They were big ass, big burritos though.
Super Dog was fire though.
I'm
surprised we didn't get sick from that.
Hey, dog.
Look, should have been had E. coli.
Hey, I feel like there was a lot of contamination stuff going on there, bro.
Heck yeah, that bacon, them tongs, hot dog.
I didn't even think about that, bro. The bacon on the hot dog with
that bacon wasn't cooked all the way through.
No, it wasn't cooked all the way through. It was rubbery, but I was still eating it. Yep. And I know they wasn't washing. They wouldn't know where to wash your hands, so they was handling raw bacon, mixing it with raw hot dogs, and
digging into the chip bag.
Yeah,
chips on.
Never got sick from it though.
Damn right. It was that alcohol that I was combating.
You saying that the raw bacon? I forgot all about that. It was bacon on them things, bro. Yeah, hey, because I used to get the loaded.
They smelled so good.
Yeah, almost was fire, bro.
I don't know what that sauces they used to put on.
Mystery, man. I just know they had pineapple in that mug.
Yep.
Yeah,
they had pineapple on it.
I like the chips on there just because of that little crunch. I like the crunch. Yeah,
the cheese all melted and toasted.
I wonder, do they still make those?
I think they still got vendors out there, but Welch isn't like it used to be though.
Oh, I know. Last time I went up there, it was probably I don't know.
There's a CVS.
Yeah, there's CVS and houses. Didn't they close? They closed down like 2020 and stuff, didn't they? Charlie Oaks, all that. Because it's like a five, not a Five Guys. Freddy's. It's a Freddy's there, or at least it was. Like this is like 7 years ago when I went. So
we need to ask Chris Holden. He there more than anybody.
Right. Yeah.
Did they essentially get rid of that little bar area then? Like
Charlie Oaks.
Yeah. And then there was a little Patties. There's a Patties right up across from Subway, and then there's the bar Size Roost next to Subway.
Well, Chris's bar is what used to be. What was that called? It used to be called something.
Ain't it downtown? Like not?
No. It's where we shot that video at. Remember when we shot the video with Sean?
Oh, okay.
I just love it. It's that same one. It used to be owned by that one dude, AJ.
I thought his was downtown.
Yeah. I remember that.
No, it's right there because I remember him talking about it, and then I saw the inside of it, and I could tell it still looked the same. Well, I mean, it's a little different now. He did some stuff to it, but I mean, for the most part, it looks. At least that's what I remember when I thought I saw it the first time. Unless he moved into a new building, Chris be moving around and don't say nothing.
Look, he get a girlfriend, don't say nothing. He like Rick.
It's low key. Keep it to
the chest.
What?
Keep it to the chest. Hey, I just saw
T ready.
Q from starting lineup. He was posting. I guess they still do stuff or whatever. Man, we should have did a versus like Moochlu. we should have called everybody for a reunion and did a versus, man.
They probably would have had time, man. 21 too.
During I know, like during what would have been Harambe. We should have did a versus.
Oh, Harambe is crazy.
We be like, hey man, we just coming together to show the positivity. You know what I'm saying? Bringing it back to the roots of this hip hop.
Everybody stay safe.
No beef,
man. No, I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, that would have been fun to do a versus with them, man. It would have been like 3 songs, but
still, man, for old time's sake.
I'm a Cyclone.
Yeah, Moochlu and I'm a Cyclone was like the 2 biggest ones. I mean, under 21. That's an honorable mention.
Oh yeah, I'm under 21.
Just because that was the first song, but
that's low key. Could you get away with a song like that nowadays?
No. I mean, I was listening back to some of the stuff. I'm like, even in I'm a Cyclone, there was some stuff in there that's like you just kind of gotta like, we don't play this out loud.
Don't play this out loud.
Yeah, we'll talk about it off camera. We'll talk about it off camera. Yeah, yeah. It was just a different time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was.
Hey, just saw on a post. I just saw somebody post. Blockbuster is trying to reinvent themselves. They're
as a what? A streaming platform?
As a nightclub?
Yeah, and then they were trying to do, I guess, like a theme park or something like that too. I don't know how true it is. I just saw this like literally before we got on here.
I'd imagine if like Nickelodeon theme parks fail, Blockbuster theme park definitely gonna fail.
It's gonna fail.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know what
the fact that Hershey theme park is still
kicking. Probably because it's small. It's on a small enough scale.
Man, you know, if Blockbuster had got in early with the whole streaming stuff, man, they could have took over. They could have kept the market.
Yeah, if they didn't have a big ego.
Yeah, because they already had the name. They already had the name, and man, that'd be kind of dope instead of Netflix. It's Blockbuster, but it's like streaming platform. Let me see.
Be nostalgic.
Yeah, but you know, I miss it. I can't find it. I can't actually find this anywhere, but Blockbuster playing.
You still Black Planet trying to come back?
Is it
Black Planet? You say?
Yeah, they got an app, and it's owned by Black people.
Restaurant and nightclub. You said Black Planet is owned by Black people?
Yeah. But yeah, if you go to blackplanet.com, it's like welcome back. It's owned by like a group of New Yorkers.
There's what platform or what it don't even have to be a platform. What thing from let's see, we was all in high school in the 2000s. What thing? Oh no, we all was in the 90s, 90s, 2000s. What is one thing from either the 90s or the 2000s that you wish was still relevant today, like that you would use or partake in, whatever it may be, whether it's like a place thing, a platform, or like that you wish was relevant today, or it can even be a TV show that you miss.
Place thing or platform,
gaming series, video game system.
I don't even know. Shit. From high school? What do I miss from high school?
High school or the 90s, be when you was a kid. Like just something from our past, from while we was alive, that maybe you would have loved to experience now that's still relevant. You know what I mean? That never went obsolete, basically.
Excuse me. I guess no, that's the only one with school.
I'm trying to think.
Because it's kind of like
okay. I got something.
Good.
Mobile video games.
Ooh.
We used to have Game Boys, PSPs, stuff like that.
The little, the smaller handhelds.
Yeah, the handheld joints. You got the Switch, but like that's strictly just like it's a little different.
Yeah,
that's considered a console.
That's not.
I mean, it can be handheld, but I agree with you. I think that's more considered a console than handheld, because Game Boy that's a true handheld.
Yeah.
Even PSP, like the PSP.
I wish we had those, because like now and then they just present it to you on your phone, but it's not the same. Like I don't have physical controls, and you got to buy an adapter, bro, for your phone, but like it still don't feel the same.
It's funny that you say that, because I keep getting ads for that Game Boy Pixie, and I'm like, I'm almost about to pull the trigger on that mug.
Buy it. I bought one.
You bought one? Is it? It's legit.
It's like $30, $40.
Yeah. It's a what?
Yeah. I might have an emulator, but it's like a Game Boy emulator.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an emulator. Does it already have it on there, or you got to actually get on?
Yeah, there's stuff. There's games on there already.
Yeah,
it's over 1,000 games.
Is it like Pokemon and stuff?
Yep.
Because mine don't work anymore.
Mario, all the old school games, Crash Bandicoot, Need for Speed, stuff like that.
Yeah, I might need you to send me that link.
I got you.
I got two things actually.
What's yours? Because I'm still thinking.
I want a flip phone.
You can have one. They have that.
No. I don't want the little Samsung fold the screen. I'm talking about like a flip phone. I want the one that I had. You remember my Envy? The Verizon you flip, and then you had like a little keyboard right there. I want that. I want that back. And I want cassettes, like as a legit thing though, like universally, not like specialized. I want like everything still comes out. It can still be streaming, but I want cassettes. Only reason why I say that is because I feel like on cassette, like as an artist, you had to make music where the majority of your songs was legit, because it ain't no skip button. You gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like now, I feel like people be like, when they put out albums, they like, I got like 30 songs here that I don't know what to do with. I'm just gonna throw some stuff on there. These 2 songs right here are the really only songs that I want featured on this album. But then I got like 10 other songs of nonsense.
I would say I like that, because I would say the same with CDs. Because I really like, because I like to burn CDs and all that stuff. Yeah. So but it's kind of the same situation, because there's only so much data that you could put on a CD. So you couldn't just load it with songs and songs. You could release a double disc, but that's more production money and all that. Yeah. So that's cassettes and CDs. That's dope. Because quality music was better, and I just liked having my whole my CD rack, and I could just have that, and then I had my rotation of 5-6 CDs. I'll put in my disc changer in the car and all that. So that was fun. But damn, I would say then, I guess you still could get it. I miss my my subwoofers from high school in my car. Yeah,
was the one in that Eclipse.
In the Eclipse, yeah. So
maybe you should get some if you can, because once you have children, you can't. So blast some jokers while you can.
Yeah. So maybe that, or
I'm getting me a Bluetooth cassette player, because I got some Bluetooth headphones. Bluetooth they have them. I saw them on Amazon. They have them. I have a cassette player that you plug the headphones into it. Just the regular one. I got off Amazon a long time ago, but
is the conversion good?
Huh?
The conversion?
Oh, quality? I mean, it's a real cassette player.
No, yeah. But you say it play through the Bluetooth?
Oh, I don't know. Not this one. I'm talking about. There's one on Amazon that does. I don't know what that one's gonna sound like. I guess I'm gonna find out. But the one I have is dope. Like I still got, like, my mom gave me a whole case of cassette player cassettes.
You listen to Tony.
Like, Tony, Eazy-E, Tupac, Biggie.
Your mama had Eazy-E.
Bro, listen. When I tell you, listen. This is what I want y'all to understand. My mom and dad, everybody be looking at them like, oh man, they just like
a sweet, nice couple.
When I was a kid, I'm telling you, all I heard in the car was Tupac, Biggie. I had some Ozzy Brothers. That's why I like the Ozzy Brothers so much, because I heard every single Ozzy Brothers song growing up, loving them. That I was watching Friday, like all this stuff when I was a kid. But then as I got older, then all of a sudden it was just like this like shift. And it was a strong shift. I mean, they were always they grew up like that though too. Like really like, structured and all that. Yeah, conservative. They grew up that way. But I'm telling you, there was a period when I was a kid. There was I ain't gonna say leniency, because it was still like a conservative household. But I mean, I was listening and watching a lot of stuff, bro. I grew up on horror movies, all the Mike Myers and all that stuff. Chucky, I seeing the heads get cut off at 7, So
I'll say I remember picking out CDs. Lil Turk. Lil Turk. I picked out Eminem, Marshall Mathers CD. That was a
I got my grandma. They bought me that.
For real. My mama got me that from Nebraska Furniture Mart. And then I was like, play this right as we got in the car. I was like, play this. And I was like, oh, she's like, what is this shit? I was like, I just listened to it in my room. But they let me listen to it and stuff like that. So I wasn't too sheltered, but there was a little, when it came to doing things, that's where they kind of had a leash on me. They're a little more.
Boys, You was making flamethrowers and everything else.
But
that was a long leash.
That was when I was running around the neighborhood. When I got the car, it was like
that leash was attached to nothing.
I gotta be home at a certain time, you know. So yeah.
So let me see.
Rick
my parents were leaning on certain stuff.
It ain't hooked in it.
It ain't do nothing.
You said what?
I said my parents were leaning on certain stuff. Cause like you struck a memory when you said Lil Turk. I was like, oh, because Lil Turk was my favorite hot boy. But like this girl I like, she was like crazy about BG. So I was like, I like BG too. I was just like, I don't like BG like that. She's like, what's your favorite BG song? What's yours?
Yeah. Man, Hot Boys.
Hot Boys.
Always had BET on in the crib. 106 in Park was always playing. Yep.
For sure.
I guess I miss shit like that. Bring that back.
Hey, 106 in Park was the thing though. Like growing up, for a while. Catch them AJ and Free, you know, that era.
Yeah.
I didn't even mind
Terrence and Roxy.
Yeah, no, they was cool. They was cool
for a little bit.
Yeah. And then Bow Wow, Mr. 106 in Park, you know. Hey man, look, first this is the thing. This is the thing. We ain't gonna slander Bow Wow. That's what we're not gonna do.
We're not. Brother had a run.
Hey, because you know, some folks be trying to go in on him. He at this age, he do be kind of getting a little corny because he be trying to like, but I keep saying he don't have nothing to prove to nobody because the things that he's accomplished in his lifetime, nobody is gonna do that. Not from being 5 years old to 35 years old, like a 30-year run, because he's still on a run. If we want to talk about it, like he's still technically on a run.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you know what hurts his run?
What?
It's so long.
Does it hurt?
Because think about it. J. Cole's a year older than
yeah. Does it hurt?
That hurts it.
I
could never see Bow Wow rapping the way J. Cole raps.
Oh no. I mean, I'm not talking about like rap. I'm talking about his whole body of like from entertainment and general, rapping, acting, hosting. I mean, just anything. Like I don't think like some of the stuff that I be finding corny is like when he tries to get out there and try to like prove people like you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, dude. Like you don't need to do that because the thing is nobody can question you, in my opinion. Because you've been doing this since we was kids.
4. He was signed to Death Row.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. He was 4. Yeah, you've been doing this literally since you were born.
Your whole life
to now, like, and you're still doing it. Like technically, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, in my opinion, if I got a career like that, can't nobody tell me nothing.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that, and I'm not gonna argue with you.
No, you're not wrong.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't that's
why I say it's so long. That's what hurts him.
Yeah, he's not like one of my favorite artists, nothing like that. But he's a part of a lot because some of his movies, bro, I liked when I grew up. Like Mike was one of my favorite movies for a while.
It's still a classic.
You know what I'm saying? I liked Johnson Family Vacation. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shut up.
We gotta go all the way over here.
You ain't tell me mama was creeping while daddy was sleeping. I didn't tell you because you were a kid. Yeah, that's my movie.
Man, he was cool, man. He's like, let me tell you about room service on Like Mike.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Frankie.
I mean, it was a good time, man. He had a good time.
Yeah. No, he made me mad. Y'all know I got my first haircut at 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
At 11, Lil Bow Wow popped.
Oh, you talking about
yeah, bro. I had braids and all that. From like 8 to 10.
That's the Iverson era.
Yeah. Cut my hair. And then Lil Bow Wow became popular the next summer.
Yeah.
I was hot.
I wanted braids. I couldn't.
My mom was like, make you want to grow your hair out. I was like, no.
Like, nope.
Bro, man, braids became so cool. Dog, hey, that era, that was a cool era though, because I think about like with Iverson, like the sleeve, my homeboy, man, he kind of low-key made me mad. But see, the kids these days don't know this stuff. Like when they play basketball, they can go and buy the sleeve and do all that stuff. It wasn't like available. Like Iverson was the one that had that. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't sell that at that time. So I don't even know where Iverson, I guess he was getting them custom made. But what my homeboy was doing was he would take socks, like the long tube socks, and then use that and play in a game with that. Then what he did was, I don't know how he did it, because I tried to do it and I messed it all up. But he was like, hey, because I used to wear armbands. And he was like, hey, let me borrow one of your armbands. Like, all right, cool. So I gave him one. And like he's like, you got some scissors? I'm like,
you would cut your shit.
What are you doing? Yeah, so he was cutting, but he was cutting like particular strings, and then he would stretch it, and then he would put it on, and then it was a sleeve. And I was like, dang, how you do that? So I'm like, I try to do it where I cut a hole in my stuff.
Yeah.
He cut my stuff all up and made a sleeve. So
man, since I didn't hoop, I did get cornrows and had the AI shoes. Hooping, but you know,
the AI shoes was cool. Zipper on there.
Heck yeah, that's the ones I had too.
Yep, I had them too.
Yeah, see, I cut my hair because I wanted my helmet to fit. Because that's when I started playing football. 10 years old.
He said he committed.
Wearing the headbands up here. I still don't know what that was about, bro. But like, we literally wear the headbands all the way up here. Like, you have them right here and have them like it wasn't on your head. It was hanging off and you were hooping. Bro, it was cool, man. That was an era. That was an era for real. What up? We back for another week of the Rick and Jordy Podcast. I'm one half your host, Jordy.
And I'm the other half your host, Rick. Back for another one.
And today we got our homeboy back with us. We can't call him a guest no more because he's been on here so much. So really, he's just like the third host or whatever.
I'm gonna be on more and more and more.
Yeah, and then also Rick and I already discussed it. Bro, we ain't even tell you, my bad. If it's a day that one of us got to drop out for whatever reason, we can't go that day or whatever, but we're trying to keep the show going. That's gonna be your other co-host. So get used to seeing him on here. It's your boy Frankie.
Yes, sir. Back in the building.
Building, man. Back in the building.
Two up, two down.
What you been on, man?
Working, man. Living, being a father.
We need to see some GTA RP.
Yeah, I got you. My character is he just retired from the police force.
Dang,
so that was
no longer
career.
Yeah, so he's about to be on his entrepreneurial stuff. So I'm gonna start streaming a little bit more, and I can have clips. I can show y'all some funny stuff because there's some funny stuff happening. Yeah, I got you.
All right, bet.
Hey, is it I seen one that looks like GTA RP, but I don't know if it is. Is there a whole nother one that?
There's tons of servers. Yeah,
But it's not GTA though.
Really?
I don't know if it is. I'm asking. Is there one that's not GTA, but it looks like it?
They might. Yeah. So they got Red Dead Redemption RP.
Oh, yeah. I heard they be real cutthroat in that.
Yeah, and like you have to like. So I joined the server, and they were like really like anal on like making sure you don't do stuff like, oh yeah, let me hold your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta really like be in character with that one. It's like it's not as easy as GTA.
They'll fucking send you to jail, aka ban you from their little area for minutes or hours on end, and then you come back.
So like when I created my dude, he was half black, half Native American.
You get bullied?
No, not because I had joined in with a bunch of friends.
Oh, hold on.
Man, that's what I saw.
No,
He sounds racist.
They don't say no slurs. That's not it's no bullying, and like it's got to be like real RP. You can't just be like, oh, you know.
So that ain't real then, because I feel like in that time period, but that was like the 1800s, like they
right. Yeah, yes. Outside of it being no Ku Klux Klan members, everything else is kind of real though. Like my dude can't like get a job just relatively available, so he was a bootlegger.
Mm-hmm.
I had like a whole little setup in the mountains, but folks kept robbing me. Yeah, so I just had to. It got frustrating. I was like, bro, I can't get a batch done.
Yeah,
they keep taking my stuff, and like the homies that I was playing with, they were like cattle wranglers, so like they weren't nowhere near me most of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would meet up and like go rob a bank or something later, but like after we rob the bank, I gotta go check on my booze. I go back, my booze is gone. It was very frustrating trying to be a bootlegger.
It wasn't nothing else. Like, what else can you be? Like,
you can work at the lumber yard. That was a big thing. Like, that's easy money. You can work at the general store. You can sell stuff. You can sell horses. Like I said, you can work on a ranch. You can own a ranch. People that own ranches, they actually pay money to own the ranch, and then like the owner of the server will put the ranch into the game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so kind of. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so then you can hire people to help you with your ranch.
How much it costs to do that?
I don't know. It's just different. Every server's different.
That's crazy. You gotta pay.
So like for my GTA RP, my guy, I have what's called an MLO home, where it's like the door is open and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it's a custom house. Like the house isn't like something you can find in GTA readily. Okay. So I paid $35 from the guy who made the house, and I pay $5 or $7 a month to have it in the server.
Dang.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how they be getting their money, huh?
Yeah, he got that off me. Like I said, my guy, he's starting 2 businesses. I got a helicopter business that I'm starting, and I got a pizza parlor that I'm starting. Both of those is $50 a piece to start. Dang. And then if I want custom, so like with the pizza parlor, we want custom pizzas. We want a cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza that our characters can buy and sell, and you can eat them and stuff like that, and they hold them in their hands and stuff. To have that custom piece is $8 per custom thing. So
you should have opened up a Coney.
I wanted to. If I was gonna do that, it would have been a food truck. But I'm already gonna be co-owner of the pizza parlor. The helicopter business is gonna be 100% mine, and I'm a silent owner, investor in this barbecue food truck. So
hey, can you play in like the NBA or something, or the NFL?
No, but there is basketball in the city. You can be a rapper. He got it where you can you can push your mix CD and you can sell it to the NPC. You be like, oh, here, I'll sell it to you for $10, and they be like, all right, I'll take it.
I seen my homeboy did something like that in the server he in, and he had a studio. He owned a studio and everything.
Yep, there's two record labels in our city, and like you make money off of people listening to your music.
Okay.
I want to, because I'm like, I want to play like in the league. Like I want to be like in the NBA or the NFL. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl or something. Like, you know what I mean? Let me chase Tom Brady.
He probably could find one, huh? He probably could.
You could probably find you something. Yeah, something's got a sport.
That'd be hard.
80% of it is gangs. Like
that's what I'm saying. Gangs. Like I feel like there's so much to do. Like, and everybody wants to be a gang member. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like,
kill me.
Yeah,
like, y'all want to do something that y'all that's out the norm, like that you ain't like anybody can go and be a gang member.
That's why I was a cop, because I was like, okay, I'm just lock y'all up, and then they would hate to lose. Oh, what are you doing then? I saw you sell him drugs, sir. Get in the car. There's one dude, he had like this old man. Y'all ever seen that video? Give me some of that. I'm just joking. I don't
think so.
You ever seen that meme? Okay. This is old man out to dinner with his like daughter and his son-in-law. And he was like, oh, what'd you get, Robbie? And he was like, oh, I got the rib tips. And he's like, oh, I should have ordered that. Give me some. I'm just joking. And they're like, Dad, you're so funny. Yeah. No, give me some. Huh? What? Are you serious? You want some? You can have some. Nah, I'm just joking. A dude pulled that on me. Like, I was like, I caught him speeding. He was like, I wasn't speeding. I was like, dog, I got the radar. It said you was doing 120 in a 60. You for real? I'm just joking. I'm joking.
So yeah, man, I want to do something cool, something that that I can't do in real life.
You got people that's artists, people that are interior decorators, because you can buy furniture and stuff, and you can. It's so much stuff. There's a lady that do tarot card readings.
I ain't messing with that.
What's so funny now that's going on is like they used the Sims to make kids, and they put kids into the city now, and them teenagers is roughhousing, dog.
Are they real people or NPCs?
Yeah, they're real people.
Oh,
that's playing teenagers.
Oh, wow.
But the city, you have to be at least 18 to play.
Yeah.
So they're all adults.
I get
but they're playing teenagers, and like they're using the voice changers to like pitch their voice so they don't sound.
That's around be like DJ Academics.
Dog, when I tell you the drama had me cracking up, just all these kids, and like one of the teenagers is my character's nephew, and he came up to me, "Hey, what's a simp?" I was like, "Oh," I was like, "You been playing some Avant for somebody?" He was like, "Nah, who Avant?" I was like, "Yeah, you a YN. I forgot."
So they can't be on, like, that's what I'm saying. They can't be on like none of the sports teams in high school or something like that. Like
they could, but
hey,
like,
man, I dropped 60 last night.
You can RP that. You can say like, "Oh yeah, I'm on a basketball team," and like, but to actually play.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to hoop.
Jordan want GTA to be mad.
I'm trying to hoop, bro. Like, that's hoop.
This ain't NCAA.
I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to give me an NIL. I'm about to be in college.
You can definitely RP that though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm talking about, like, I really want to do that though. Like, I'm trying to hoop.
Nah, you gonna have to.
Then I'm trying to, or let me.
What you could do is
let me play as Travis Hunter, bro.
They have the basketball game where you can play on the courts. You can make a video like you got highlights.
Oh yeah, but that's cool. Like, I might go out there and be Sydney.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah, we can hustle.
You could do that. You can hustle people.
Yeah.
Like, and he by the beach. They got the courts out there by the beach.
I'll be out there losing. Be the worst hustler.
There's a dude in there. He's a crackhead. His name's Chester.
Bro.
There's a guy that plays. He is so funny though, dog. He was talking about my character's hairline. He was like, "Hi, you 24, but your hairline's 36." I was like, "Hey, I'm on duty right now."
He chose to be a fiend.
Yeah, like one of his characters. You can be more than one character. Yeah, like just for
fun. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but you want to be a fiend, bro. I'm not trying to be none of that stuff. Let me be a comedian, a professional.
I had a white farmer that was
a
racist.
martial artist.
Dog, I had him walking into the coffee shop full of black people talking about, "It's a little dark in here." Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Get him out of there.
Yeah, look, I had they was like, "What'd he say?" Black folks was ready to get on me. They're like, "No, what'd he say?" He said, "It's a little dark in here." I was like, "That's exactly what I said. You got problems with your ears?" I didn't stutter, boy. Who we calling boy?
So do y'all have like, can people be like politicians and stuff?
We tried to get the dude to let us have a mayoral race, and he was like, "Nah, because I run stuff. Like, I'm not about to let you. This is my city. I control it. Nah, y'all can't have no." But he did open up a church. They just opened up a church. Like so there's a dude in there he a pastor. They opened up a church. They got school's on Tuesday. So the kids be streaming. They got the little kids, like the little babies. They got toddlers, and then they got the teenagers. There's not too many like middle.
So you said they still be having NPCs on there?
Yeah, like walking around and stuff. Yeah, and driving.
Oh, dang. Can they like, I don't know how that works, but I was like, can they turn them up like to where it's like, all right, now they like got a little more like they feel a little more alive? Yeah.
No, they just you can control the population. You can control how many NPCs populate the area, but like he don't do too many NPCs just because like there's a lot of people don't have the proper PCs to be playing.
Yeah, to run that.
Yeah, so like it'll bog down and it mess up your RP.
What if you made a character in the RP, but you didn't control it? You set up a deep seek, or you just set up an AI to control the character and have that play.
As long as you don't break no rules.
That could be interesting.
Does that get scary though? Because it's like then whatever you say or do is responding to that.
Optimize, make money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. And you stream it without doing nothing.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be hard though.
Yeah.
I mean, but I wonder, like, does that ever turn into something that will be like that could backfire? That's the part that would scare me. You know, I'm always cautious of stuff like that.
You're worried about the singularity.
Yeah, because it's like I feel like all right, if you turn that on that and it's doing this thing, you're not doing no real inputs. It's just responding to the
world.
Everything that the world around it, right? So then essentially it's just taking on a life of its own.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is my answer to that. It's a very simple answer, but this is how I answer that.
Okay.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
All you got to do is turn it off.
Yeah.
That's how you control something like that.
Yeah. But you see,
that's how they control dictators. Turn them off.
Yeah. More or less. But okay.
Power down that circuit.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
What if you have something that develops into more than what it already is that you can no longer turn off?
Don't give it purpose. Because if I'm not using it, that's the thing. Google isn't Google without us using it.
I think it's too late for that now.
I mean, yeah, Google is what it is now, but like it's still just at its base, it's just a search engine.
Yeah,
but
it can't do much.
Not with what we got coming up.
Yeah.
That what's it called? The Stargate project?
Yeah.
Stargate project. Yep.
Yeah. Because that's just what is it? Is this OpenAI?
Yeah, OpenAI is a company that's gonna get it going.
That's behind. Yeah.
Microsoft already said that they don't have the capacity.
Yep.
So they're getting help from like Oracle and stuff like that.
Yep.
OpenAI.
I have a video, but I don't know. Hold on, how long is this? This is 4 minutes. We're not gonna watch this whole 4-minute video, but I could speed it up. Let me see. Do I have? I hope this is a good one.
Are you going to get Stargazer? Either of you?
Stargate?
You think they're gonna make it available to the public?
Yeah, eventually.
You can buy it, I think, or it's not available for public purchase.
I think it's gonna be used for like government stuff and other.
That's stupid.
You contract it out, like, because what I heard is basically like they're gonna use AI to then produce thousands of manufacturing jobs.
Yeah,
that come from but just dealing with technology. To me, if it sounds like the Republicans are reaching for something because they see how Who is jacking the economy up within a week or so.
I learned this
today, announcing a massive AI infrastructure plan. Some of the world's most prominent technology leaders pledging to invest an initial $100 billion, but it could be up to $500 billion over the next 4 years. And as you heard, the project is called Stargate. Kate Rooney's here to help break down what it means for OpenAI, one of the important partners of it. Steve Kovac also looking at Microsoft. And Steve, I want to start with you. We spent a good amount of our 9 o'clock hour at the top of the hour discussing the implications for Microsoft of what appears to be sort of a deepening connection between Oracle and OpenAI and the expiration, so to speak, over time of the exclusivity of financing by Microsoft. So what do we know, or what do we surmise here?
Yeah, David, this is what we're seeing. It's Microsoft sort of losing its grip that it once had over OpenAI. Until yesterday, it was the exclusive cloud provider for OpenAI, the hottest startup on the planet. And now, instead of being the exclusive provider, it has what they're calling the right of first refusal. So OpenAI says, they'll come to Microsoft saying, we need this cloud capacity for X, Y, and Z, what we want to do. And Microsoft can now say, we don't have the capacity to serve you. You guys need to go somewhere else. It's very clear they're going to Oracle right now, but this also potentially opens up the window for those other hyperscaler companies we talk about so often, Google and Amazon, even smaller players like HPE and Dell. They can all get in on the game as well. And that's also what the Stargate thing is about, is OpenAI using its own money and its own cash to invest in cloud capacity. And you might remember, David, we've heard CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, say several times throughout the last year that they literally don't have the cloud capacity to keep up with the enormous demand they're seeing for artificial intelligence. That's not just OpenAI. That's other open source models. That includes Meta's models and so many other models that are also running on Azure cloud servers. That's why Microsoft said they're going to spend $80 billion in its fiscal year ending in this summer just to build out AI infrastructure, half of which is going to be happening here. And
so hold on. I can't find the actual video I was looking for, but basically the video I was looking for was explaining more of like what they were hoping to accomplish, and they were hoping to accomplish basically over time being able to create a like a super AI. or something like that.
Yeah.
To where it no longer needs, because like going to what you were saying, like as long as you don't give it purpose, well, this is going to have purpose, and it's not going to matter what, because the purpose was for it to basically be able to work autonomous. So you don't really need human input. You're just responding to the needs. So just like in any movie that you've seen about, you know, robots or whatever, it's just there to serve the purpose is to be beneficial to mankind. You know what I mean? So like they were using the example of like healthcare, like if you having a meeting between, you know, if it's you and your doctor's like you're telling your doctor what's going on, and then like the AI whatever would just be there, you know, listening to this conversation that you're having with your doctor, and they would be pulling stuff up like to give you a specialized I guess treatment for your body type, but it would have like all your records and all that stuff, and it would be listening to your conversation and everything. That was the video I was looking for. I couldn't find that one. But what are your thoughts on that? Because they were wanting to have the capacity to be able to where it's at that point.
You gonna go first, Rick?
No, you go first.
So what I saw something similar to that was dealing with vaccines though.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep. And the mRNA vaccine. My thing is you're gonna use this technology to push vaccines that's going to do what? Scare a bunch of people not to take the vaccine. Like you gotta be. I want this if they're gonna push this, which I'm for. You have to be able to scale it. The scalability is what I'm worried about. They're jumping too far.
Mm-hmm.
With AI right now, it's very early on in the stages in terms of like just us using it, and how things are growing based on our inputs and how, you know, the learning capacity of that. Because you see, Microsoft's like, I don't have enough infrastructure to support what y'all trying to do right now.
Yeah,
because this was not in the plans. So you're gonna have to reach out to everybody else. Amazon, anybody else who's going to will to give you the infrastructure you need to hold such memory and everything else. So I think they're trying to jump too fast, and that's what worries me the most. I'm okay with the solutions, specifically the ones that are positive, like a doctor's visit, stuff dealing with pushing the advancement with vaccine, even helping with. They said something about manufacturing jobs as well, just manufacturing on the technology side and not so much like coal and you know, stuff like that. Older manufacturing, but more dealing with tech side. Happy to see NVIDIA's stock rise. I have stock in NVIDIA, and I definitely bought some when the chip shortage happened the pandemic. So I'm glad to see that up. And so I'm interested to see where it goes, but I'm also worried about that. Like I said, that scalability of like they're trying to put the horse before the saddle. It's just like, yo, y'all.
The horse.
I couldn't remember.
I don't know. If they're capable of achieving the end goal that they say they want, you know, I'm with it. I think it'll be cool to see how the world can advance with the proper use of AI and all that. But I guess my concern will be like, would it truly be neutral, and not when it comes to like, you know, political, but just when it comes to agendas in general. Like, say you want a group of people to do this, so you can target that group of people. They get this type of AI information. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little worrying how they will be able to manipulate it. And then with this Stargate thing right now, I'm worried that it's just a dick swinging contest with the other powers of the world, and they're trying to be the first, kind of like the race to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Or they're trying to be the first to say, okay, we got this,
the super AI,
we got the super AI, and now we can dictate what everybody else or we can we have that power, and so that's what I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it more than I'm optimistic that we'll get the positive outcomes before just a shit show happens.
Yeah, you already know where I'm at with it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm like with the AI talk and all that. I'm for it. I'm probably about to download DeepSeek low key. I'm probably about to download that and see what that's about. So
I just don't trust none of it.
Yeah,
which is fair because
I don't see. Yeah, I just don't see I see the benefit, but I mean, we talk about it all the time. We are so flawed as just humans in general that we always say something is for this, but we do that. Like we was just talking about last week, the human hybrid stuff, where we got all this technology and we decide to try to fuse, DNAs of animals with humans to produce organs, artificial organs. But then okay, somebody's gonna take it to the next step. Hey, but what if we just fuse the whole animal? Just because the curiosity is there. We're too curious, and we think that we want to be perceived as smarter than we are. Right? We have these egos about ourselves, where it's but if I do this, then everybody's gonna love me. So, and that's where I think that this is going to end up, because you have a database that is collecting human health records. That can't go wrong, right?
That's not going to get hacked.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just that. That's the part where it's just yeah, on paper, if we as human beings had a track record of doing the right thing, even when no one's looking, then I would look at this you know what? Okay, yeah, this might be beneficial. But because we all watch every day that we don't do the right thing, even when people are looking, we don't do the right thing. We like to tell people that it's going to be for this cause, but then, but you know what we discovered we can do? You didn't discover, you knew you can do it. You just needed an easy end first. You needed people to be okay with it first before you tried it. You know what I'm saying? No, I guarantee you no one figured out that they can take a heart from another person and put it into somebody else's heart
without doing it before.
They did it well before and didn't tell nobody. And it was on some weirdo stuff. I guarantee you somebody did that. It was oh, hey, this works. And then they found some way to say, oh no, this just came over years of testing and study. No, it didn't. It's just that's not how our history has worked. I'm getting a little sidetracked, but this goes along with it. For years, we were told that George Washington's teeth were what?
Wooden.
And then what do we find out?
They were slave teeth.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that's dentures, right? So now people have dentures, but they originally started with slave teeth, stuff like that. And it wasn't always just slave teeth, but that's what his were. But it would just be people's teeth, it's real teeth. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with weave and everything else. So what I'm saying is, the point I'm getting at is, I don't think it's going to be as innocent because nothing in our history has has indicated that we're going to be innocent with what we have. So that's the part that is concerning.
I want to say okay, if bump to concerns for the moment, what is something that you really would want to come out of this?
Meaning, okay, so if I'm thinking best case scenario, ideally,
yeah.
Well, I would love for this to be able to actually heal people. So if I'm just thinking about just healthcare, let's start there, because there's a broad things of things that I would love to see come from this. But let's just think about just healthcare, right? I feel like this would be a way, if people weren't greedy and out for money, this would be a way that we can take care of people on the masses instantly, right? Cancers, deadly diseases, viruses, things like that, to where now we don't have to healthcare shouldn't be this expensive thing, because now we would be able to develop something probably at a cheaper cost, I would hope, at a cheaper cost, and mass produce it. Or not even so much mass produce it, but we would be able to tailor it, like they were talking about, tailor it to specific people or a specific person instantly at a lot cheaper rate. You know what I mean?
No.
That would be ideal. And because they're, like I said, like we always talk about, like there's people out there that dealing with real illnesses, man. Like you can save people's lives, you can give people their lives back. Like we talked about, like with Alzheimer's and stuff like that. Like, I think there's things that could be taken care of. That's ideally, but I honestly believe we have some of those capabilities already. It's just people want money.
Yeah, that's the thing. Capitalism is a joke.
Yeah. I think it just comes down to that. It's like it comes down to money, power probably more than anything. I think money is just a resource more than anything else. But power is more important to folks. Yeah.
I hope this isn't the atomic bomb version of technology.
Exactly.
Something that was constructed thinking something positive was going to come out of it. Then them knowing something negative about it and going like, but we can still use it. Finish doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
Is Bill Gates Oppenheimer?
Hey, if it that it's funny. There was some stuff that worked like that in reverse though, like slinkies, because slinkies were initially like some type of, it's supposed to be for like some type of weapons or something like that.
For
like
real?
Yeah, it was supposed to be. I forgot what it was supposed to be for, but it was during like a wartime or something like that. But it was supposed to be for some type of weapon. Didn't work out, and then it was like, oh, kids like this.
Children's toy, yeah.
I forgot what it was. I had to look that up, but it don't usually work that way.
So we know it's inevitable. Like it's going to come regardless. What do you expect when it comes?
We'll have a much different president and a much different America that maybe hopefully can handle it, because if they already say they don't have the infrastructure to even support such a thing, that's going to take time. That's going to take money. I'm hoping that it takes enough time and it takes enough money that we have a different set of powers that be that can at least somewhat responsibly handle such power, because this administration is making me nervous. So I don't want it to be so readily available, because I don't even know where they're at in terms of like, is this pre-production? Are y'all developing it already?
They're already developing.
There's
no way they're talking about it and not already developing it.
Oh no, you'd be surprised.
I'm not in this case. I just don't believe that, because I feel like, I don't know. I think of it like, all right, like sports, right? If you got like, you won't necessarily tip your hand on what you got planned for the opposing team unless you know it's legit. Like this is we already got this. We already got it locked up. Like my old coach that I used to work for had a press break, or he had a press that he would use on people, or a press breaker that he would use on people, and it was like, I remember one coach told me like, "Hey, tell them to stop running that because we already know it's coming." And then I remember I told him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, but they can't stop it." So like, because he had already worked it out for so long, like he's already had it. He had been doing it, so he already knows it works. Yeah, at this point, I know this works. So now it's just about the rollout of using it. You know what I mean? And so, and we played them and use it, and it worked every time. And then they stopped pressing. So I just think it's the same way. It's like, in politics, I feel like when they start announcing stuff, they've already been messing with it, so they already know like, all right, we got something, we got a path. It may not be complete, but they have a path though.
Okay,
I'm ready for the distraction. I feel like it's coming. Yeah, I feel like it's coming.
There is. Yeah, you already know. I wonder what it's going to be.
Signs an executive order to release 9/11 tapes. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, did anybody read the assassination things?
Nah.
No.
I heard about it.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't read it.
Because I thought at first it was going to be a bunch of redacted stuff like it was before. So I didn't even give it any energy. But then I saw on MSNBC that it's the real thing. Because Biden did something to the effect with the JFK assassination, but like it was all still redacted. So it was like, well, why would you let these go if I can't still read them?
Yeah.
And did y'all hear they're trying to release some CIA, FBI tapes they got on Martin Luther King? Yeah, showing his infidelity and talking to prostitutes. And
why would they want to release that now?
They want to slander his name. They want to make him. They want to mess his legacy.
too late for that.
No one cares.
I agree, but they do what they can.
Because if we're being completely honest, like the younger generation don't care.
No.
If anything, they'll make jokes about it, and it'll probably make them more popular with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't think the older generation is not going to affect them because they already know.
They know.
Yeah, they know, and then they also know what he's done. You know what I mean? Like I think what he accomplished is going to be far greater than that. You know, first of all, I'm not condoning any of the stuff. I'm saying that what he accomplished is still going to be far greater than, you know, whatever they got to release.
Something's greater than, you know, this one thing is greater than the sum of its parts, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So
I mean, and that's also different times too.
Yeah.
Like this is
my whole thing though is with all this stuff with the advancements of the AI and everything like that. I still find it intriguing because we talked about this before too. You know, Elon's involved with this whole, you know, he's tangled in this, and he's Mr. I want to chip everybody. So I just feel like, you know, I'm a Bible man. I feel like he's playing right into it, and I don't know. Like I don't think it's too far off. Yeah, because all that stuff, man, bro. So I don't know. I just feel like everything is lining up. And I don't know.
My thing is, I wish America would see that he's not as smart as everybody thinks he is.
Well, first of all, once I figured out that he didn't invent anything or create anything, he just bought it. I was like, oh, so he's not really smart.
He just made good investments.
Yeah, he just made a good investment. Because I didn't realize, like, I initially thought he was the creator of Tesla, not knowing that he bought Tesla and that he came from money. I didn't realize that.
He marketed it well. That's what it was.
Yeah. So yeah, that was very intriguing when I found that out.
Yeah.
And you know, I learned that about a lot of really wealthy people. I didn't realize Gary V.
The Instagram dude.
Yeah, he's very annoying to me. I don't watch him.
Never liked him. From the jump, I never liked him, dude.
I haven't watched him in years, but he was the first person that made me realize that this is how these people are, and that it's not like they tell these stories like they came from nothing. His family owned a winery or something like that, or a vineyard.
Yeah.
You know how much a vineyard is? These are expensive. Like he came from that, so he came from money too. But they always talk like, yeah, if I go broke today, I can figure out I can be rich again within a month. And it's like, well, yeah, because you know people that have money, so they'll obviously take care of you until you know.
Yeah.
Did he do it and he failed?
I don't even know. I haven't actually followed him. And
there was somebody, it might have been Gary Vee or something, like was like challenging, like, oh, I can be a millionaire in a month. You guys aren't just working hard enough. And the guy tried it, and like he got robbed. He got beat up. He was crying. He had to go see a therapist after he tried this thing. He didn't get nowhere near being a millionaire.
Yeah, they're detached from reality, man. They're detached from reality. I got somebody that I know that's like that. That I'll tell y'all about it off camera. But they got money. They figured something out. And I just be peeping on them like, I see what they're doing. They're playing the social media game. Like they're not making, because I used to think, I'm like, oh man, because we were pretty cool. I was like, oh man, making it like that. And then I started peeping and I was like, oh no, I see what you're doing. You're doing the masterclass thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like, I can tell you all you gotta do is invest, put 300 in me, and then I'm gonna show you how to turn this into. And I was like, yeah, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
Because if it did, you would have more millionaires.
Absolutely, bro. Like this damn draft pick shit. Nigga, I'm tired of seeing draft picks and all these betting advertisements, bro. I'm like,
duh.
Why should I trust you to bet my money on and trust your picks? Like, I don't get it. But I mean, to each his own. I get that it can be fun, but I'm just talking about the influencers trying to sell pics and shit like that. I'm like, I'd rather do my own research and trust some.
Dog, I be looking on my timeline with people that be doing that stuff. Everybody be losing, man. You know, some people hit, but it don't be no. It'll be like you might make a month's rent.
Yeah,
which is a good amount of money, but it's not nobody. I don't know anybody personally that's gotten rich from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like you can't
Prize Picks. That's what it
you
is.
can't have everybody becoming millionaires because then everything becomes expensive. Like it wouldn't make sense. So that's why it's like, you know, people be buying it, you know, buying into it. And like I said, you know, somebody, it may work for somebody, like, but it's gonna be like one person out of, you know, every 100,000 people that do it is gonna be that one person.
Yeah, it's just like anything. Like
Yeah.
you can get lucky, but the average is not gonna work out like that for the average person.
Right. But I just hate that type of stuff though, man. Hate is a strong word. I just like it because I think it's deceitful. You know what I mean? Like, I think when you start selling people a dream like that, because like some of these folks, man, they think like, oh man, I got to give my last to this thing, right? And if I give my last to this thing, I can become a millionaire. But then, bro, they get a last to that thing, and it's like it don't work.
It don't work.
And now what? You know what I mean?
That's it.
I had a student like that, bro. He kept telling me, he's like, I don't need a plan. My mentor told me. Whenever they say mentor, I'm like, yeah, you already. Hey, come here. Let me tell you something. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. If they calling you the if you got to call them mentor, don't do that. Because and he was like, nah, he was like
trying to mentor other people.
Yeah, and there was another kid at the same school. He sent the email out to all his teachers that he had that year. He said, hey, my mentor thinks I can become, you know, I can do this full time and become real big in this. And it was his sophomore year too. He's like, so I'm dropping out. I just wanted to email everybody to drop him out and I'm moving to Texas. He did. And then, so some of his friends were like, yo, man, he's doing it. Like, look at his pictures. And I was looking at, they were showing me, I was like, y'all don't know, do you? And he was like, what? I'm like, just keep watching. And then the next year he was back in the city, and it was like,
what happened? Like that Mickey Mouse. Wow.
The pictures was looking real different. It was like, welcome to T-Mobile.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, look, listen, man, because one of the kids I was telling y'all about in particular, he was like, with all respect, sir, you a teacher, my mentor's a millionaire. You make what? Maybe 40, 50,000, something like that.
Repeating exactly.
I'm gonna listen to the Millionaire. And I was like, okay, but as a teacher, I'm here to be honest with you.
You're more like me than like him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. One, he ain't a millionaire. I'm like, because he's talking to you, and the millionaires that I've been around don't just sit and talk to me all day. They talk to other millionaires because they're trying to, you know, continue making money. So the fact that he's talking to you this much is concerning because I don't think he has what you think he has. I followed up after graduation, and yeah.
He a millionaire?
Huh?
He a millionaire?
No.
Not at all.
I didn't follow up with him. Some people told me, they was like, oh yeah, he working over at such and such. I'm like, okay.
To just bounce back real quick, the millionaire I said that did the experiment, it was the guy y'all mentioned. This dude is a millionaire named Mike Black.
Mike Black.
Yeah, he got his whole YouTube video. He didn't last. He didn't make $1 million in a month like he said he was. He ended up like really needing some therapy and some help after experiencing what he did.
Yeah, because the everyday person, bro, like we talked about it. The Brian Johnson dude, they be doing all the stuff trying to live forever or whatever. Bro, listen, people that got money don't realize I don't think they really understand time. Like their time looks different than the person that works a 9 to 5, right? Especially a person that has 9 to 5 that has kids. You can't structure your day like that. no matter how hard you try, because there's too many variables. You know what I'm saying? Whether you have kids or not, if you're just a 9-to-5 person like we all are, there's too many variables. You know what I mean? Because you don't set your schedule. You're on somebody else's clock.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like Rick, you, myself, we all are like figuratively punching the clock. So hey, I need you here at this time. All right, bet I'm there. This is the time you get to clock out. All right, cool. Hey, I actually need you to stay a little bit later. All right, cool. Because if you say no, it can affect your job. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not a team player.
Yeah.
No bonus for him.
But if you're the person that owns the company, hey, I ain't gonna be there today.
Who telling you?
Right.
I'm gonna take a sabbatical.
Exactly. I ain't gonna be here for a minute. So I'm putting so and so in charge. So but when you have to live that reality of the everyday person, yeah, you ain't gonna make $1 million like that. It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy. It's a lot of things that have to go right. So
they say you don't become a millionaire without walking over a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. You gotta do some stuff, and then to become a billionaire, you definitely do.
Some people gotta die.
Hey, I legit believe that, bro.
Behind that money,
yeah. I legit believe that because, boy, $1 billion, yeah. And it's unfortunate because it's like it ain't nothing that you're gonna do with that in your lifetime, and
you can spend $500 million,
and your family would still be good. You know what I mean? If you put the right things in place, and you can probably take 50 mil and make it go a couple generations if you doing things the right way and you ain't trying to overdo it, as the person with it. Like 50 mil, you get you a cool little family home, let your kids stay there. You know what I'm saying? Keep that house in the family. Let your kids stay there until they get their own thing. Yep, buy some land, invest in some business opportunities. Like if you're doing all the right things with that, bro, you straight. You ain't gotta have that access like that.
Yeah, man, I'm sitting here thinking about this OpenAI stuff, bro. I'm thinking about the plays you can run, maybe. So,
the plays you can run.
Yeah. So they are saying OpenAI. They're saying DeepSeek is basically the free equivalent of OpenAI.
Okay.
So there's levels of AI that you can get, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the 4th level of DeepSeek is essentially the same as the OpenAI mini that they have available now. Mm-hmm. And so that's what, I'm about to look into that DeepSeek stuff. So I want to learn about it. I think it'd be interesting.
Man, look, y'all keep feeding that monster if you want to.
And it says DeepSeek is a what was the description? It's like a true learning, like it shows you the steps it's taking to learn and get to the answer instead of like Chat GPT. It just outputs the answer. Yeah, this one actually shows you how it's thinking and how it's coming to the answer, and then it'll remember that. So next time it can get that answer quicker and more accurately. So
that would have been useful in high school.
Absolutely.
Maybe type, show your work.
Yeah.
Man, let me print this out real quick.
Instead, we were stuck with Wolfram Alpha trying to work with that beast.
I don't know what that is.
I'm
about to say, I
was in there struggling like,
that was a super calculator online.
This man Rick, boy, he had all the little tools. Hey, he say stuff so casually, bro. This is the thing. This is why Rick be so funny over here, because he be saying stuff so casually, like everybody did it. Like,
man, I'll be working hard. Remember how you had to make ice cream cones?
Hey, the funniest stuff, bro. That's why I said, hey, the flamethrower situation was so funny, because I asked him, I said, what was the crazy thing that you've seen weaponized? And he was like, a water gun. And I was like, oh dang. I was like, what they put in it? And he was like, gasoline. I was like, dang, what was they trying to do? I was like, oh, you did that, huh? He's like, Yeah. It's like what?
Melted plastic.
He said it shot out 5 feet to a flame. Like, bro, that's a long way.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Don't do it.
He said he was trying to accomplish some video game stuff.
That's what it was. It was our own role play server.
It's just you, Rick. You the only one doing all this stuff, bro.
I got this electric water gun.
Oh man.
You see that?
It's dope.
I see it.
Yeah.
Where you get that from?
Amazon.
Amazon got everything, bro.
For real.
For real.
Yeah.
I saw one of those.
And it's rechargeable.
I like that.
Might as
You
well.
just stick the tip in the water.
Hey, yo.
Stick the front end into the water, and it reloads it
automatically. Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all had to make it special.
It's dope though, man. That is dope. Hey, that'd been legit for that UV water fight.
Oh man, they said they just put a picture. Somebody sent me a picture of that. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, man, that was a good time. It was a good time. I don't know where everybody got water guns from. It was an unplanned thing, but everybody started pulling water guns out.
Yeah,
for real.
Folks who tried not to get their hair wet got their hair wet.
Yeah, so it was a random thing because it was a cookout. It was a cookout, but it was during the summer. And I remember I went and bought me a water gun that day, but I think so. I feel like somebody said something to me, but then not everybody should have known.
No, yeah, and everybody didn't have. So like,
yeah,
we bought like this big thing of like different water guns. You just had like the different size water guns at the dollar store. So you had the small ones, you had the big ones. So we bought like 2 of those. So that's how they just spread out. Folks was just grabbing them.
But then I saw people going to their cars though.
Yeah, some already had.
Yeah, and so it was just like they was pulling out water guns, and I'm like, hey, where you at? This wasn't a plan. It was fun though, man. It was a fun time. It was a good time.
I would definitely have had the balloon.
Somebody had balloons, didn't they?
They did.
I think so. I think somebody had water balloons.
Yeah, that would have been the move.
Yeah, impromptu water fight, man. Hey, man, that'd be dope to have as an adult, to be for real.
I was shooting Harper with that water gun.
Stop
that! Stop that! Stop that! I was like, no, run. then she was like, can I see? And I was like, yeah. She was like, 1, 2. I was like, oh, you're gonna do 3? I was like, already sneaky.
We was doing that with the little water hose outside. I didn't get a water gun yet. I'm gonna get water guns for those probably this summer. But we was doing that with that water hose. Boy, she lighting me up with that thing.
Mine, she like me. She'd be like, "What's up, Dada? What's up?" And then we were sitting in the living room yesterday, and out of nowhere, she was like, "Fa."
Oh, Kendrick. Hey, so hey, I put Nova on there. She was like, so now she be walking around the house. She be like, I'll come around the house. I'll be like, peekaboo. I just put some diamonds in my chain. Like, stop teaching her that stuff. I'm like,
she be walking around the crib like, Master.
So for the longest, she was running around. She'd be like, A minor.
She did that too. I was like, stop. You gonna give me in trouble?
At first it was funny, but then like other people, like when they come over, when people be leaving, she'll just randomly say, she's like, A minor. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it was funny at first.
It's funny
like, no,
in-house.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, it's funny in-house, but when other people hear it's like, all right.
Like, calm down.
Yeah. So she stopped saying that now, but yeah, that was a thing she was saying for a while.
She got me with that 5. I was like, you really be listening? She like this one Ariana Grande song. It's from like 2018. I don't even remember like how it came across, but you play that and she just lose her mind. She be like, kick it, push it, twist it, shake it. I'm like, all right.
Oh, you know what we did put her on though? Which, you know, thinking about it now, probably shouldn't have, but Raspberry Beret.
What's that?
Why?
Prince.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I was listening to it one day, like when I be cleaning, like if I'm cleaning the kitchen, if it's, you know, me on kitchen
it's
duty.
fire song, Rick.
Yeah. I was just listening. I be listening to like some old school stuff, and I had on Raspberry Beret, and she just started dancing to it, and she liked it, and so like she's like, Daddy, play the raspberry song. I'm like, oh, Raspberry Beret. So And then she started singing it, and she be like raspberry beret. She don't know the lyrics. She just know raspberry beret. That's the only thing she'll say. But yeah, she likes that.
This is a new thing in my house. Alexa, play Baby Shark. I'll be like, you're not even 2 yet. Alexa.
They know how to use technology real easy. And that's another reason why I don't want AI, because it makes it too accessible.
Well,
it's coming, buddy.
It's here. It's coming and it's here.
We going back to Amish time in my house.
He was already in that Amish movie.
+1 at a Amish. Yeah,
yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. I watched it this Christmas.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Y'all go out there and stream +1 in an Amish wedding starring your boy on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
that was
on Freebie.
Yeah, all that.
Yep,
Freebie.
We got another movie coming out too, but
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm excited.
I ain't got no scenes with none of those people though.
It don't matter.
Just let you know.
In there. But you in there.
No, I don't. But I did meet the person. I sent y'all a picture. So
yeah. But you in there though. That's what matters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in there. I saw like a little clip that one of the guys from the show from the movie. He posted that mother look clean. I was like, hey bro, where this at? I ain't seen this yet. He's like, I snatched it. Get that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. What'd he say? Terry Crews, there's no such thing as a small role.
Oh yeah, not for sure. Well, my role, as long as they kept everything, it ain't small. I was only there for 3 days, but it wasn't a small role. Like I'm one of the main antagonists.
Yeah,
I'm a trash talking basketball player. Let's just say that. Basically, what I did to you in college, like when we used to hoop.
Yeah, with two bad knees now.
Well, okay. Like when you put your hand up, but you hit your hand up for the game.
You were. I wasn't guarding you.
Wow. And I did you like I did Ryan.
Nah, Ryan, that's different. Ryan, it was a 101, and you got him. He
Ryan,
still owe you money to this day,
bro. But you already know. You already know what happened.
And I want 10% for his manager.
I still want my money. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, it was a good time. A good time. So yeah, that's me. But yeah, yeah. Y'all go out there and watch that stuff. And then my twin, he be in a lot of Tubi movies.
Who's your twin?
Wesley Jonathan. Yeah, everybody say he looked like me.
Isn't he older?
Everybody say he looked like me.
Okay. Sweetness.
Yeah. Sweetness. Man, hey, look, hey, anybody know Wesley Jonathan, get in contact with him, man? Tell him, man, hey, we gotta play siblings or cousins or something in a TV show or a movie.
Y'all could do like a Black Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It'd be something cool. Cause or we can do a roll bounce too. And I can be like, it'd be like Sweetness Revenge.
This is my nephew.
Right.
Sweeterness. Honey cups.
Whoa. Sweeterness is cool. I'll take that. Let's hit this wiki before Rick get mad.
He already
a lot of shit's getting taken out.
We want to start at I think Stargate has a well, I don't know.
Stargate or OpenAI.
Let's do OpenAI. Yeah, let's do OpenAI. OpenAI Wiki. Yeah, let's do that. Where we want to go to?
Propane tank.
Okay.
I got. I might have to unblur my stuff so y'all can see something cheating.
But we going to propane tank.
Propane tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So this is
propane.
OpenAI. Mm-hmm. I got that Google Pixel.
I see.
Whack. Hold on, wait. What did the propane tank wiki look like?
I don't know. Let me see. We can do propane if they don't have propane tank.
I see propane. Hold on.
Yeah, we can do or gas cylinder. Which one you gonna do?
Let's do gas cylinder then. Let me see.
Because this
gas cylinder.
Let's do gas cylinder.
All
right. We'll do gas cylinder. That's what it looked like. All right. So we doing OpenAI to gas cylinder.
Okay.
Thrill. I mean, Rick. 3, 2, 1. Wiki. All right. Gas cylinder. I think I know. Hey, did any of y'all watch Trey Rags?
Yeah.
Bro, that
What you mean by that?
Bro.
That dude.
He be having me rolling. Yeah. He be. Did y'all see the one with the I don't know. Did y'all see any of the latest ones? I can't think of the name of it. There was one that had me dying, bro. I'm like, what? I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. Let's do this. Y'all real awful quiet over there.
I'm trying to find. I kind of hit a brick wall. I think I messed myself up.
I think it's all about, just trying to.
What was the
gas cylinder?
Gas cylinder.
Yeah.
It was cylinder?
Yeah.
Oh, not canister. He's there.
Good job.
You already know. I told you, I'm trying to start off like the Chiefs, man. We going to the bowl, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. You talking about Patrick the Hat Trick Mahomes going for the
Chiefs? Just kidding. How'd you get there? You did it.
All right. So yeah, I know. Gas cylinder, explosive, nuclear warfare, existential risk from artificial intelligence, AI safety, OpenAI.
So you just got lucky?
No. I know that gas cylinders can explode. So anything dealing with safety, explosions.
But go back.
So OpenAI, AI safety, existential risk from artificial intelligence to nuclear warfare.
Oh, okay. Existential risk.
Yeah.
Okay.
To gas cylinder. Yeah. Okay. I went the boom boom route.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I was at petroleum, so
I was at gasoline.
Gasolina. Tell me about gasolina.
How I got there is crazy.
What'd you do?
Did you go through Tesla? That's what I went through.
No. So from gasoline, I was at natural gas. Then I went from the not fossil fuel to coal, to Coal Pier, to Hampton Roads, Metropolitan Statistical Area, San Francisco, OpenAI, because it's in San Francisco.
I see.
So I guess I went to green. I was at petroleum, 1970s energy crisis, automotive industry, Tesla, Elon, OpenAI.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right. Me incarnated.
I was stargazing.
Yeah, see what I did?
Yeah.
Stargate.
Yeah. There you go. Here we go.
Close.
All right, good shit.
Yeah, hey, 3-0. We starting off the season right. Like I said, I don't know who my Bills is gonna be, but whoever they're gonna be, they're gonna get beat, and I'm going to a bowl anyway. Anti, you got anything from, or excuse me, Frankie, you got anything for him?
No. Just keep supporting the show. Can't wait to be on a lot more, hanging out with the homies. This is always fun. And I'll see y'all next time.
Yo, Rick, what you got for him?
Definitely. Thanks for joining us, Frankie. What would y'all do with OpenAI? Drop a comment below. Let us know if you had that software. What would be the first thing you would use it for?
Yeah. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, baby.
Yep. Definitely. And hit that bing bell for notifications. That's been another week of the Rick and Jordy Podcast. I'm one half of your host, Jordy.
I'm the other half of your host, Rick.
And there's Frankie. And we'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.